What's going on, guys? We are going to be running Heliostat today. If you haven't already noticed, we're going to be running it on Master just to make it easier to teach. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but
we're
gonna
sending
show
him in
it.
to investigate and take action. Lodi, our ambassador from Earth's past, will be monitoring communications with me.
The plague lands have been interdicted for years thanks to lingering SIVA. Tech described to me as infinitely replicating evil nanomachines. Oh boy. Well, now it's kaput. The last of the SIVA die of the Warmind Rasputin.
Be warned, the danger ahead is an unknown one.
So it's pretty simple. There's going to be 3 different types of scions that you're going to encounter whilst doing this, and they're each going to have their own special role, and they're going to be used to help you complete this mission. Essentially, you're going to spawn in here with all these enemies. Damn, even on Master, they're still kind of messing me up. Alright, so once you kill those enemies, you're going to find yourself here with a circle. You're going to be seeing these a lot. This one essentially just gives you a buff to keep you from getting damaged from that. So, psionic protection. Then we got another one here. We don't really need it. You can pretty much run right through it, but we're going to use it anyway for the sake of the video. Okay, after we're done with that, you just keep running through here, run up here, go through this pipe. Then you're going to lose your psionic protection. Don't need it anymore. Now we're going to encounter our second type of scion, a Quicksilver scion. And now you're going to see how this guy is glowing right here. Pretty much you kill him, and then there's going to be this buff that you're going to catch on the ground. Once that bar fills up, you have the buff. Wait for the scion to get to the door, and hold E. Next room, gonna have a bunch of enemies that you're gonna have to kill. If you're playing on like Ultimate, you're gonna have oh, even on Master. Alright, even on Master you're gonna have these barrier champions. There's also gonna be the Overlord ones, whatever the fuck they're called. Okay, after you take care of all those enemies, you're going to see this blue orb, or whatever you want to call it. Security node. You're going to shoot that. You're going to have some more enemies spawn. Essentially what you're going to be trying to do is you're going to be surviving, and right here in this section, you're going to have Minotaurs spawning with that buff, and you're going to want to kill them and collect the buff. Each time you collect that buff, the scion is going to go to a different door. There are 3 doors, one to the right, one straight ahead, and one to the left. You're going to go to each one of those doors with the scion, open it up, and you're going to shoot another security node. Pretty easy. Okay, so you can see him running now. So now we're going to run over here. Open this door. Now we're going to have some enemies in here. Okay, and once they're dead, like I said, you got another security node. Shoot it. Gonna spawn some more enemies. Some hydras. The hydras are tough. Then our Minotaur buddy spawns. Where'd he go? Where'd our... Oh, there he is. Okay, the buff again. Now he's gonna go to this left door over here. Okay, he's running over there. We're gonna follow him. Open this door. Same steps to do in here. Except in this room, you're gonna encounter a Hydra. So be very careful. Okay, Hydra's dead. Another security node. Now we are on to the final security node. Now this guy's going to be a little bit tougher. Okay, we got the buff. Oof. So now he's going to go to this left one. I'm just trying not to die here. It's going to be pretty embarrassing if I die on Master. Open the door. Okay. Final node. Everything's gonna despawn. Okay. Next, what you're gonna do, collect any ammo you need, obviously. And then you're going to drop down into the hole. Next, you're gonna find this switch right here you're gonna interact with. It's gonna say access granted. You're gonna run back this way and jump into this door over here. If you jump into the wrong doors, you will take damage and potentially die. There's going to be a lot of doors. You're going to jump up this way, go to this door. Then you're going to jump back that way. Oh. That was a clean save. So now you can go through either this door or that door. I find this door up here to be easier, because this way then you can jump across to that. Okay, then you jump through here. You want to get into this door. Go down this way. Come out over here. You're going to find your third type of Scion, the hacking Scion. Essentially, he just pushes a button at the same time that you push a button. So you place him here. Run over to this side. And push the button. Then that door opens. Same thing in here. You're going to put him right here. But then in this case, you have to hit a specific symbol because you're going to have multiple. So you want the 3 arrows going to the left. Run over here. You're going to see all these symbols. And we find the one that we need. Activate that. Otherwise, enemies will spawn in here and you'll have to kill them all. Alright, so now here's a fun part. Always love doing this. Essentially, you have to go down this hole while shooting the security nodes. Never have I ever used that elevator platform. Some people might. I don't. But yeah. So now we're going to take this nice and slow. Or at least attempt to. Because it can be a huge pain in the neck. Boom. And that's it. And then there's a quest related to this weapon that requires you to use this hacking scion, put him here, and then go over here and select one of these symbols. I don't know how to determine which symbol you get, but if you get the wrong one, nothing happens. But once you get the right one, this elevator is going to go up, and it's going to bring you to a chest. There's going to be a chest or whatever item. Something's up there. I don't know what, because I do not have the quest. And then you just drop back down and continue the mission. Yep, so next we jump on down here. These guys can be a little tough, especially solo. Hopefully I don't need my super for this, but usually on ultimate I need my super to complete this section. And it's because of those guys right there. Alright, I might need my super. Let's just use it to be safe. Oh, another one? Yep. And that's it for that. You're going to have the guy up there. I wouldn't worry about him too much. Going to go to our second quote-unquote encounter. Going to call in a hacking scion. And then you're going to have these 3 symbols lit up. It's going to be the same on all 3 walls in the center here. But essentially, you're just going to be going into each one of these 3 rooms and activating the specific symbol in order. So first one is a diamond. Do we have a diamond in this room? We do not, so moving on. See if we have a diamond. We do not. Okay, so first room is going to be this one. Going to place the scion here. You're going to find some of these little pathways. It's going to be different per room. Just going to shoot them and break through. Same thing to get into this room. And then you're going to kill the enemies, if you so desire. If you can do it without killing all the enemies, kudos to you. It's just easier anyway. Okay, so then you're going to activate the correct shape. And now we move on to the next room. Okay, the next symbol is going to be square with a square inside it. I believe that was over here. Nope, set the other one. Yep, square. So rinse and repeat. Call in the scion. Go through the barriers that are breakable. Okay. Activate the next symbol. You'll know that you got it correct if you see security code fragment accepted. That'll be how you know. And you'll hear a noise. Okay, and then the final symbol is a downwards arrow. Looks like a military thing, which is going to be in the final room. Okay, so rinse and repeat. Okay. Next symbol was that. And we're done. Now a bunch of enemies are going to spawn in. We're going to have to kill them to proceed. They're not too hard, but there is some overloads and can be a little difficult. You gotta be very careful because there is a handful. And then some dogs are gonna spawn in too, so just watch out for that. Oh, here they come. Where's that boss? There he is. Oh, good shit. Killed him. Once you've killed them all, which, there we go, killed them all, then you're going to activate the Heliostat elevators. This is where it is kind of nice to have two people, but you don't need two people. It's just a little more annoying.
So the echo of command proved itself worthless. Enough.
Oops.
I have better tools. Two choices only remain for you, Igor. My golden age or nothing.
So there's going to be two elevators. One to the right and one over to the left. You'll see it in a minute. Where is it? There it is. Gonna end up going up here. Here you're really gonna need the barriers. I'm sorry, the barrier weapon. Because these guys are a pain. Boom. Essentially what you're going to be doing here, you're going to have to do it twice since I'm solo, but you're going to be jumping across these platforms to get to a switch. And you're going to need these shielding scions because of the radiation from these things, whatever you want to call them. You're going to be hopping around. Be careful, because there's going to be a sniper up there. There'll be one sniper up there. And there's going to be two snipers up here, as you can see. If you are doing that quest for the Wolfsbane or whatever it is, there is one of the things to shoot, or sorry, to break over there. I've already done it, so I don't need to worry about it. And oh, I guess it's only on Ultimate, because on Ultimate there was a sniper there, and there is not currently, so that is good news. Makes my life a bit easier. Gotta be careful, I don't want to die from this radiation. Yeah, so you can see how fast it kind of took my health out. You jump over to here. Jump up onto this platform. Couple enemies, nothing crazy. Then you're going to activate this. Hop through the portal. And now what you're going to find here is going to be the lift to get to the boss fight. Now, so it's a bit confusing when you first get in here. You won't know, like, oh, did I go this way? Did I go that way? Because, especially being solo, you have to activate 2. So there's 2 easy ways to tell. First of all, you have these lights. So this one's green, lit up. So I know this side is done, and this side is not. Another way to tell is if you look to this side, none of the objects that give off radiation are activated compared to this side. See? So I know for a fact this side has to be the one that I have to activate it to. So then I'm going to jump on down. And right about here is where the elevator would have brought you, as you can see. Okay, you got another scion here. So we're going to start this way. On the left side. Ooh, don't fall. Jump up this way. Jump up here. Then you're going to jump down this way. Over onto this platform. And then we're going to hit the side a little bit there. Okay. Then you're going to want to get onto that platform right over there. Be careful. I find it easy to just go back to this side. Easier for me. Some beautiful parkour players will probably be able to do it no sweat. But then you're going to go this way. I'm just going to hope I don't hit... damn. Try to not get hit as much as possible by this radiation. Jump up this way. And jump right up here. And as far as I know, there's nothing over there. I have not found anything, so I'm going to say nothing's there. Could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. Okay, take out these enemies so you don't die. Alright. Override that as well. Go through the portal again. And voila. Now we can get to the boss fight. So now the boss fight is going to consist of all three scions. Essentially, you're going to have the shield scion, or whatever he was called, the one that gives you that little buff to protect yourself from the radiation. You're going to need him. Then you're going to have the one that helps you open doors. And then you're going to have the one that will hack stuff. So they're all going to be implemented in this boss fight. It's very simple. It can be annoying. I know I've had trouble with it once or twice, especially on like Ultimate. It is a pain in the ass. But we can make it work. Alright, let's get into it. First thing you're going to do is you're going to want to get that buff to open doors with the Quicksilver Scion. So to the left here, a big boy is going to spawn over here. You're going to kill him and stand in the thing and get the buff. Obviously be careful of all these mobs. There's going to be a lot. And then once you get the buff, the Scion is going to run to the right side, so you're going to run to the right side as well. Once again, be careful. There's going to be a lot of mobs. And they are not friendly, if you could not tell. Open the door. Don't die. Where is... What? I don't even know what I was shooting at. Oh, there he is. Yeah, let's not kill him just yet. I'm gonna need him in a second. So you're just going to kill these enemies, get up to the top of the stairs. It's going to be, yep, this bad boy right here. Then you're going to have those symbols right there. So you're going to call the Scion over. All right, big boy. You want to play? Okay, we'll play. And you're dead. So wait, before I get that buff, we're going to call the Hacking Scion over. And we're going to collect this buff again. Which is going to make the Scion run to the other door. As you can see him running over there. So we're going to run over there quickly. We're going to activate that as well. Some more enemies to kill. And now that item right there that you saw is going to be something that you have to use the... I believe this weapon is called the Wolfsbane to break. There's going to be like 4 or 5 of them. I'm not sure what this one does. But it does something. So if you have the weapon, use it and break that item. I'm assuming it has something to do with that quest. Quest I do not currently have. But once you kill all the enemies, you're going to go up to this right here. Execute the hack. You're going to get that notification on your screen. And now the boss is going to spawn in. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. This is where it's going to get a little not so much fun. Try not to die. And then once he gets down to that first bar, a chicken's gonna spawn. The chicken you have to kill. If you do not kill that chicken, you are pretty much screwed. Trying to thin the herd a little bit here, if you haven't noticed, because there are a lot of enemies. Alright, so usually what I like to do is once that happens, I run into this room, because if you do not kill the chicken fast enough, you will end up dead. Because what's going to happen is... oh, essentially that. So now, here what I do is wait till after the radiation goes off. Because if you die and you respawn as soon as the radiation's up, you are done. So you can see how it spawned me over here. Now I got to run as fast as I can into this room. Because I will die. So once you kill that warden, which actually I'm going to wait till the radiation goes off one more time. If it is, looks like it. Yep, see there it goes. Now I'm going to kill him. Alright, so now that he's freed, we can damage the boss again. And we have this protection aura from the Scion. So we will not die to that, you know. Don't forget, just stay near him. It's just easier to stay close to him. Alright. Now he's disrupted again, so we're going to go back to that room. Because now without the protection, we'd be screwed in there. This is the way I do it. I'm sure if you're fast enough, you don't have to run into these rooms, but it does make it a whole lot easier. Now we got another chicken. Okay. It's disrupted. Now we can run back over to the Scion. Get the buff. Oof. Got the buff. And now we just gotta kill him. And he's dead. And just be careful, because they don't always die right away. And that's pretty much it for the boss fight. After that's done, I do want to just quickly look around. Oh, look at that. There's another shape here. I don't know what those do, to be completely honest. Let's see if there's... Oh, look, there's another one right in there. Right up in there. So we're going to go grab that real quick. Once again, not sure what they do, but maybe once we hit this third one, we will find out. Unless there's 4. Ooh, I'm assuming that's a buff, if I had to guess. Resurgence Directive 3. Alright, well once you do that, then you come to the center here. You're going to call all the Scions together.
That's the machine. Destroy this, and you destroy the conductor's ability to bring Red Legionnaires into our timeline.
You think you've won? I will return from the network in a strength beyond anything you can imagine.
That's a Quicksilver energy signature. One from another timeline. Take it, Guardian.
And it's over. That's it. Well, hope everybody enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys at the next one.